desperate for rain is portions of the southern plains, right?
Yeah.
I mean, some states you have split in half, like Oklahoma, where the eastern part is fine. The western part is in an exceptional drought. So right around that panhandle of Oklahoma, Texas, and up towards Kansas.
And this happens to be cattle country.
That it does.
And with no water to keep the grass growing, ranchers are struggling to feed their cows.
So that could mean steeper prices for your spring and summer barbecues, wealthier, I should say, weather business analysis. Analyst Paul Walsh joins us. Sorry, Paul, been a long week here. Let's talk about the impacts for ranchers and the agriculture industry when we don't have that rain.
Yeah, Steph, it's amazing that we're talking about this level of drought after the summer we had and the hurricanes. It still kind of blows my mind even to think about it. But the fact is, as you mentioned before, when you get this level of drought, it costs the ranchers more to find water, get water. It becomes very, very expensive for them. So they're forced to then sell off their herds. And what happens then is that their herds longer term become much smaller. And from a marketplace perspective, that means that there's less cows, less meat, therefore the price goes up. So it's a long-term disaster, something that kind of sneaks up on us, just like this drought, but it can be very, very significant, especially because of the area where that drought is set up.
Yeah. Can we talk about what it means for consumers? Is it across the board? Is it for all types of meat products?
Jen, probably what will happen from this event, if it maintains, is that we won't start to see the impact for quite a while. It looks like most of the experts think it'll be more sort of the steak products, but it'll be months before it starts to trickle down. But because of the volume of the business, because there's just so much cattle that's raised in that area, it could have a pretty significant impact on what we pay for meat in the over the next year or so.
And I don't think this next question was written this way on purpose, but I have to read it as is because it's pretty funny. How much beef actually comes from this region, and is there any other crop at stake?
Okay, nice pun there.
Yeah.
Whoever wrote that. The reason that this can become very significant for us, for our pocketbook, is the fact that in Texas, in that area, they raise about 35 to 40% of all of the cattle that comes out of the U.S. So you can imagine if all of a sudden there's first of all, a glut in the market, because what happens is ranchers have to sort of liquidate their market so the prices will go down. Longer term, they'll go up.
All right, Paul Walsh.
Interesting.
Yeah, not a bad time maybe to try being vegetarian, pescatarian, or vegan. Just saying.
You have good experience.
You can help all the ranchers out there. You know.
All right, Reynolds, over to you.
Okay, well, a diver down under gets a huge